Shock and Awe mini review. And Edgar Wright is back with a new adaptation of Stephen King's The Running Man. Of course, this stars Glen Powell, Josh Brolin, Colman Domingo. And this has kind of some of the best and worst things usually within an Edgar Wright movie. One, he's great at action. Like, I love Hot Fuzz for its action. I like Scott Pilgrim for its action. I like The World's End for its action. And I like The Running Man for its action. The set pieces are great, they are inventive, and they kind of are different enough so they don't feel too samey. Glen Powell is great. I really like him in this mode as snarky, angry action hero. He's got enough sympathy so you know that he is half forced, half kind of gives in to joining The Running Man, which is of course a dystopian reality TV show where you have to survive for 30 days. And for the first 2/3 of this movie, I was having a blast. I mean, Glen Towel is now a thing. When you first see him in the towel, you're like, does it need to be that low? And then instantly you're like, yes, it does. That man worked hard for his abdominal V and he looks good. Yes, quite a thirsty moment. But I think, like, Colman Domingo is fantastic. Every single time he's in a movie, there's a line that I will constantly just quote around the house. Menage bouge is this one. He is eating the scenery and he's having a blast. And Lee Pace is in this, so there's even more eye candy. I will say that maybe it's too much of a faithful adaptation in the way that the movie is actually constructed. Because there are two very specific tones going on in this movie. The action comedy, which I think is where Edgar Wright is strongest at, but also a really dark dystopian. Now, there is issues around the novel was written in like the 70s or the 80s where we are sort of more looking at the gladiator, corrupt government-esque. And when the original movie was made in 1987 with Arnie, it quite hadn't hit that reality TV peak, which is kind of predicting. We've gone past that now. So it's kind of in this weird space. And when it gets to the end, it kind of collapses like a souffle, which is disappointing. The two tones can't carry each other and it kind of crumbles into a mess. But the first 2/3, total blast. I was giggling. I was having fun. Give me some of those new dollars with Arnie on them. But yeah, like Stephen King, it works itself into a corner it can't quite get out of.